Thank you. Obviously disappointing. Not a whole lot of fun out there tonight, but certainly give credit to Texas A&M. They played a really good ball game all the way around today. Early in the game, Lopi wasn't making pitches like he normally does. He didn't really command the baseball, and Texas A&M took advantage of all those mistakes. Anything he left in the center of the plate was hit and hit hard. I thought the swing in the game was, 5-1. We have first and second, nobody out, 2 innings in a row, and didn't really get anything going. Give credit to their starting pitcher who did a good job changing speeds on us. We knew coming into the game we were going to see a lot of soft, a lot of off speed, and I thought when we got behind, the game sped up on us a little bit, and we were chasing pitches out of the zone. But give credit to him for executing those pitches, and we didn't adjust back to that. But and then once we got behind against a good club, obviously we didn't come here just to be respectable. We came here to try to win. So, we're looking at 27 innings, coming to the loser's bracket, having to get 27 innings. So, you pitch the end of the game a little differently, the middle and the end of the game a little different than you might have otherwise pitched it, and in the hopes of saving some arms for the rest of this tournament. So I have no doubts we'll come out and play well tomorrow against Minnesota, and hopefully if we do, then we get another shot at these guys. But credit to Texas A&M. They played a great ball game tonight.
Questions?
Tom, did Leverage just didn't have a lot of sink, that heavy sink that he normally lives off of?
Yeah, I thought the ball was sinking, but again, it was just more middle. Usually he's on the edges, and the ball was, elevated in middle, and that's not his game. Again, they did a good job. Their lefties did a good job of hitting the ball the other way. In their big inning, we get a ball that bounces over the third baseman's head. If it's 2 inches different, it might be a double play ball and the inning's over. But again, and then White comes up and homers with 2 strikes and kind of changes the complexion of the game. Obviously, he's really good, and you can't make mistakes on him or he's going to punish you. So, the 3 big at bats were the ball that got over the third baseman's head and the double by the left hand, the 2 hole banks, and then the home run by White. Kind of right in a row there, that kind of spread the game out on us.
Coach, back in the second, with how hard it was raining, did you expect maybe that a delay would be called at all?
Well, I'm sure they had the weather forecast and knew that we could push through it. It wouldn't have surprised me if they had stopped it. It was coming down pretty good at that time, but at the same time, I'm sure that smarter people than me were looking at the radar and knew that it was going to be a short burst and we could push through it.
Nate, can you speak to Brigham Hill pitching out there like it's a nothing game, even with a big lead?
Yeah, he threw the ball very well tonight, mixing speeds with that slider curveball he has, and commanded the fastball on both sides of the plate, and he did what he needed to do with the big lead. He pitched the ball in the zone and made enough pitches in the zone with the lead that he held the lead for the game like you saw, and he did a good job tonight.
Nate, how do y'all go about putting this one behind you in preparation for tomorrow?
Yeah, we've always been able to bounce back. We've done it all year, and I think you just got to forget about this one, as tough as it might be, and come out tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day with a couple more opportunities, so we look forward to bouncing back tomorrow.
How disheartening is it when you're down 20 and they're throwing 96, 97 at you late?
Yeah, they've got great arms. That's SEC baseball. It's power arm after power arm. That's what they're known for, and so certainly not surprising by any stretch. But the scoreboard was disheartening more so than the velocity. But again, like Nate said, this team, whether you lose 3-2 or 22-2, at this time of year, it doesn't really matter. A loss is a loss. We'll come out tomorrow ready to go.
Coach, you talked about conserving arms. Did you ever give any thought to putting some position guys out there on the rubber, or did you want to get your other guys to work?
No, we had enough guys, to get the innings. That never. I did think about putting some pitchers in the field. At a couple points, especially Ben Brazil. We're thin behind the plate right now, and I hated to leave Benny out there for 9 innings in that type of a game, knowing that if we're going to go anywhere in this tournament, we're going to need him for 18 innings tomorrow. I hated to do that, but because of our depth right now, I was forced to do that, unfortunately. So I would have liked to rested some of our position players today if I could, but right now we're just thin positionally, so that just wasn't an option.
Anything more for the panel?
Gentlemen, thank you very much.